All right, we should be live now, so we'll wait for some people to come in. So I'm just doing this tonight because I feel like doing a live stream tonight. I don't really care if it's late at night. I'm sure there are still people on YouTube who will watch. So just wait for some chat to come in. So like last time, I am running the stream on my Mac. And since I don't want to show my face, I have the chat pulled up here on my phone. So I'll still see the chat, but I don't really want people seeing my face. So, all right. Just that a little bit. There we go. Looks like we got 3 people watching. Oh man, one of my friends is watching. He just texted me and he just said fire alarm. Hey Sean, how's it going? Is that a 4903 9105? Yes, I believe that's the model of the strobe plate, and the horn is a. Actually, I don't know what the horn is. Let me check. What does that say? It's a 9846. It's hard to see. So to answer your question, micro, it's a 4903 9105 with a 2901 9846 horn. Actually, I think I was convinced it was a 9838. I never really looked at the model number tag, so please test it. I don't have it wired up right now, and I don't feel like going upstairs and getting my power supply. So unfortunately, not tonight, but maybe some other time. It's just here as like a filler or like a backdrop. So I tested my horn last week. Cool. I think the last time I tested this horn was at the New Year's special that I did, obviously like 2 months ago now. But that was part of the sound off. All right, we got 5 people watching. Which march time do I like or other coding options? Depends on the device. For a lot of the newer electronic horns, I prefer a nice code 3. Older mechanical horns, generally, I like continuous or 120 beats per minute march time. So, yeah, cool. All right. Erin Pechico. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but hello. Good to see you. It looks like your profile picture is one of those blue point spectra alerts in a cage, possibly. Looks like it's a cool profile picture. I do apologize if there's a bit of a delay between me responding to things because I am looking at the chat off my phone instead of on my Mac where I'm streaming this from. 4251 20 pull cool. I getting one of these days and a 4010. Nice. Well, this actually isn't a 4251. It's a older 2099 pull station. So I do own several 4251s though. I currently have a 4251 up on my basement system, so I'm going to be doing a video of that here in the coming days. I'm going to be recording it, although probably won't be out for another few weeks. Do I have a 4903 9102? Not entirely sure what that is. I do have a 4903 9101. I don't know what the 9102 is exactly. Do I like loud alarm? Honestly, it depends on the alarm. There are some alarms I don't really care for, like most Spectra Alert products. But I do really like these simplex horns, and yes, a lot of them are very loud. So, short answer, yes. It's like the 4903 9102 is a light plate version of the 9101. No, I do not have a 9102 in that case. I have a couple of 9101s, but I do not have a 9102. The only light plates I have are my 2903s. And I own 3 of those, plus another 2903 light plate that has that's designed for like surface mount devices. So like it's open where you mount the audible appliance rather than having the grill on it, but it's missing the light bulb and the socket, so I need to put something in its place. That is a project for a later time. Also, good news for the people who keep an eye on my eBay stuff. I got like suspended from my account for a little bit because of some new rule that eBay made until I was able to fix some like bank account details. But I got those fixed tonight, so possibly tonight or tomorrow morning I might have some new listings up of some stuff you might like. I got like some smoke detectors to put up, and I got a bunch of True Alert strobes and stock I need to get rid of. So my elementary school had light plates in 98 38s on 120 March time, and I missed it a lot. Sounded like a cool system, if you ask me. It's definitely nicer than a lot of systems they install today where it's just L series products everywhere. I have a system sensor and 3 Gentex horns. Nice. Hello, Owen Weber. Hey, Simplex Fire Alarm guy. How's it going? LOL, I going to have a full system like New Age server alarm, but with all mechanical horns and 80s and 90s appliances. Cool. Did I watch Magnum Opus? I did watch that. I don't really know what to think of it exactly yet because I don't even really know what's happening. I don't know if they mean like the Magnum Opus project is like just revamping the fire panel forums, or if they're like working on something that they still haven't entirely revealed yet. It's kind of hard to follow. Uh, Simplex Fire Alarm guy, I'm doing pretty good tonight. I didn't understand the reason for the Magnum Opus. System test 32 is my request for Simplex Fire Alarm guy system. Cool. I didn't see what Aaron just said. It looked like he said something about a system, but I didn't get to read the whole thing. My school EST. Cool. What have I been up to? Owen, allow me to kindly ask you to please not use my real name in the chat, just for future reference. But for what I've been up to, not really that much. I've had the few days off because it's parent-teacher conferences at school this weekend, which means I get like a 4-day weekend, which is really awesome. Owen Weber, thank you. Yes, just in the future, I prefer that you don't use my real name just for privacy reasons, although you could probably find it if you really wanted to. My old high school had ZNS and Wheelock AS, and it's built in 1965. Sounds like that system was probably upgraded at some point. Me too. Is that a 9846 or a newer silver plate 9838? It's a 9846. My high school has spectrular advances in BG12LXs. Very, very generic system, but some schools do have that type of system, and that's all right. I know some schools in my area have like notifier systems, and they have various Spectre Alert Advanced products. Some of them are horn strobes, and others are speaker strobes. Yes, I believe it was in 2013 when they added a new gym. Would make sense, yes. Sound high volume. Yeah. The thing is that especially when your horns aren't, spaced every 20 feet in a building or where however far the spacing usually is for a horn, they most certainly could be on high volume. Cool. They're quite a bit louder than the 9838, but not the loudest I've heard. I gotta say, I think some of the loudest simplex fire alarms are the 4906 True Alerts. Those things are horribly loud. Is it illegal to use mechanical horns today on a system in your own house? I don't see anything wrong with it. There's certainly not a law expressly forbidding it. My take on the whole home system thing is, as long as you have, properly installed home smoke alarms installed as the primary means of protection, I don't see any problem with a home system as like a supplementary thing. So in that case, you could use mechanical horns. In fact, I would actually recommend it if you were considering because they will cause your walls that they're mounted on to also resonate, which will cause the sound to carry further. So, yes. Oh, Sean. Okay, so one of my real life friends is on the stream right now, and one of his jokes is every time he brings up, like every time the topic of fire alarms comes up, he just says how many working smoke alarms he has left, and I keep urging him to replace them, but he doesn't listen to me, unfortunately. But it's honestly kind of funny. But I then proceed to compare his two smoke alarms to my home system, so it's kind of funny. 4030 is louder than Spectrular Advance. I mean, probably. Am I going to pull it? Probably not, because I don't have my keys on me right now. I don't think I thought to grab them before starting the stream. Keys anywhere? Okay, I don't have my keys with me right now. If you want me to, I can probably go grab them real quick, but it'll take a minute for me to get them. I can pull this if you want me to. Do I have it wired? No, it's not wired. If I pulled this out, it would just pull, and then it wouldn't do anything. This isn't connected. His batteries nearby. They're upstairs, and I really don't feel like bringing them down here. Plus, in my area, it's 9 o'clock at night, and both my parents are asleep, so not doing that tonight. It's 10 p.m. near me. I presume you live in Eastern time in that case, because I'm in Central, and it's 9 o'clock here, so. How much alarm do I have? I don't really know. The answer is a lot. but the exact number I don't know for sure. Uh, New Jersey, cool. That is very far away from me, obviously. However, there are quite a few enthusiasts who live up in the Northeast. Hook that 9846 to an alarm clock. My mechanical alarm clock is nearly loud as my 9840, and sometimes I accidentally wake up everyone. I have an old like digital alarm clock from like the 80s, so you probably know the type. But apparently, it's very loud when it goes off, and sometimes I sleep right through it. So maybe it would be wise for me to hook up a fire alarm to my alarm clock. Oh, good job, Jake. Wrong account. All right. Well, Kansas Fire Alarms is coming to the chat, but we'll let him switch into his Kansas Fire Alarms account real quick. Would my 9846 wake me up? I mean, probably. Most fire alarms would, although I'm hesitant to use them as such because obviously I have my home system in place. It played at 520 hertz. I was able to hear it in the middle of a dream. Nice. And it woke me up. Merry Christmas. It's February, but okay. Fahrenheit 4851, good to see you. I like System Sensor. Cool. I don't. Not really. Happy New Year's. I'm just waiting for someone to be like Happy Labor Day at my chat or something. EST and Potter, EST and Potter. I don't think I actually own anything Potter. Actually, wait, I do actually, but it's just like one of those select a strobe devices that I used once. I'm laughing at all the all the comments wishing me very many happy holidays. So thank you. Did I hear about the Pole Station recall? I did actually. So I first saw like some links, and I thought like maybe it was just like a joke or a rumor or something, and then I was like scrolling through Reddit earlier today, and sure enough, there's a link to an official recall website saying that those pole stations have been recalled. Thankfully, I don't own any. I have a fire alarm 9806 for my phone alarm clock, but I don't use it. Oh, WW1 Westcliff Big Ben. Huh. I have a conventional panel. It's fine. West clocks, I meant. Cool. I love how this chat has literally devolved into talking about alarm clocks. I have an addressable firelight panel, MS9200 UDLS. Nice. I used to want a one of those like MS9200 type panels, but like mainly I just wanted to get like a Honeywell branded addressable panel. But then I got the Silent Night one, so Kansas fire alarms, then get an addressable panel. I want a 9050. Kansas fire alarms. I saw something that's pretty close to addressable. If you were interested, I saw a 10UD on eBay that had a filtered power supply that was like $240, I think. So, hey Ryan. Ryan, I said this to Owen earlier, but just for future reference, please don't use my real name in the chat just for privacy reasons. I won a 4010 for my birthday in June. Interesting. I wish I had money. Oh, Laura's Ryan. I love the way this chat progresses. Ryan, that's all right. Just don't do it in the future, and we'll be all good. POV, you know his name. At Kansas fire alarms, I'm gonna beat you up. POV, you have seen him in person. Yep, Jake's seen me in person, or Kansas fire alarms, I should say. No threats allowed. Hey, this is my chat. We can have threats in here if I say there can be threats, and I say for right now, let the threats exist. You might be able to get a good deal on a 4010 at some point. Mine was 170. Square up, fool. I saw your video. I am your biggest fan. Oh man. Do I have a Blue Point alarm? No. Nope. I don't have one of those. I don't think I've ever seen any of them for sale in the time that they've been out. Like, do I hear trains at my house? Yes, actually. My town, there's some train tracks like 4 miles to my west. So sometimes at night when it's quiet outside, you can hear train horns in the distance, and it's kind of nice, actually. At Yo, Kansas, you want to go? The comments section is always really entertaining, or just like the chat in this instance. There's train tracks 8 miles south of me. The train at my house is as loud as that 9846. I actually don't know how loud that 9846 is, so I can't say if you're accurate or not. Gotta love Union Pacific. What did I join, LOL? You joined a bunch of fire alarm nerds sitting in their basements late at night. That's what you joined. But the chat doesn't really stay on topic with me just because, yeah. 9846 is 85 decibels. I used to live like a quarter mile from tracks once. It's 100. Actually, I don't know how loud this is. I wonder if it's marked on there. 6.5 milliamps. DC frequency. 75 decibel minimum. See instruction sheet for actual rating. Okay, so that doesn't help. And I'll steal your collection too. Yeah, good luck with that. I live 200 yards from a nader siren. I mean, I live, what'd you say, 200 yards? I mean, I probably live a quarter mile from a siren. There's a few in my neighborhood. And it's probably not even a quarter mile. It's probably like closer, like 2 blocks. Wait, that's like the same distance. Okay, it's about a quarter mile from my house. Don't you live then naders mornings in the spring? I have this in school. I'm excited for the spring. I am too. But knowing Kansas, there's going to be, it's just going to either be cold or tornado until June. Except there will be a few days where it's like 100 degrees in like April. Because that's the way it goes. Is that my phone dinging? I mean, my phone is on vibrate, so you shouldn't be hearing that. Oh, that was probably our clock upstairs. We have like a little mini grandfather clock that chimes at the quarter hour. Like every 15 minutes, it does a little bit of a chime. So you probably heard that. Do I like clock chimes? Not really. What is Sean sending me now? He just texted me again. Okay, he sent me a little fire alarm GIF. I'll have to look at that after the stream. It looks pretty funny. Do I have a cat or dog? I do have a dog, although she's not. She's upstairs sleeping right now. I am not ready for spring. My Kessel clock is as loud as a 9219. Ryan, I'm being very safe over there in Kansas. That chirping smoke alarm is like not the one that's connected in our residential system. It's like somewhere buried underneath the stairs, and I'm too lazy to pull all my junk out of there and figure out which one is chirping. Oh man, set off a bunch of drama. Also, I have said this in multiple videos. The chirping smoke alarm, as I've been over this a few times, but it's, as I said, buried somewhere under the stairs, and I haven't been able to figure out which one is chirping yet. Although I promise you, it's not the actual smoke alarm protecting our basement. So don't worry. I don't like false alarms. It wastes fire department time. I agree. Don't pull false fire alarms, kid. It's very bad. Fire alarms are live. Good lord. I used to have a chirping detector. He told me. I don't know what I told you or what someone else told you, but I don't know. And then it got fixed, and I woke up to them testing it. Jeez. Yeah, that isn't too pleasant when all of your smoke alarms go off at once. When they're interconnected like that, it is pretty irritating. Look above that message. Hey, some dude with an exit sign. I very want to blast my 98 for you, but I can't because of 10:20 p.m. Just do it tomorrow morning. Hello, some dude with an exit sign. Good to see you. Oh, geez, my favorite YouTuber. Honestly, they set off the basement detector, and the one in my room went off because interconnection. Sorry, FA of neck. You are forgiven for your sins. Jake, you think interconnection is bad? You should see what happens when my parents burn tacos and they set off the home system. Eric Pacheco, hello. Are you the same person as Aaron? Same last name. Unprovoked attack. Am I going to get another panel anytime soon? Um, I actually do have a new panel, although you guys haven't seen it yet just because it's kind of broken and I have to get a part for it. So, short answer, yes. Long story, not really, because I have to do some work on it, but I plan to debut it hopefully in the next few months, and I think a lot of you guys are going to really like it. So, yeah. Turn your mechanical horns on every time your parents burn food. No, because he's going to give it to me. Simplex 4100 ES. Nope. Sorry, guys, I'm not a Simplex tech. Can't program those ES panels. ES panels, more like BS panels. Oh, that was pretty good. You gotta admit that. I know exactly what panel it is. Okay, if you know what the panel is, don't say it because I want it to be a surprise for everyone else. But when I do unveil it, I'm sure no one is going to be surprised. So don't get too excited because you've all seen it before. Haha, so funny. What do I think of Magnum Opus? I don't really know what I think of it. I don't even entirely know what they were getting at with the whole Magnum Opus thing. But it seemed like their definition of Magnum Opus was revamping the forums, maybe? I couldn't exactly tell. Do I have Gentex? Yes, I have a number of Gentex devices. The server is dead. The Groupme or my wall clock is about to go off at 10:30. Yeah, I mean it's 9:24, so if you have a clock that chimes at the half hour, then it will. The fire alarm text server. Oh yeah, it seems like all of the other platforms for live discussion seem to be kind of dying off, including my Groupme, although it wasn't ever super popular to begin with. Any new alarms I got recently? Um, I can show you something if you want that I got. Um, they're going to be up on eBay hopefully soon now that I got my account working again. In fact, I'll go grab it real quick. So I got some. Oh, you can't really see it. There they are, a little bit. I got these True Alert remote strobes. They're smart sync, a little bit older. This one, I don't know if you can see. It's a 75 candela unit. A little bit older. This one is from 2001. But yeah, I have several of those. Jake, I don't think you would want one of those strobes. They're smart sync. Simplex fire alarm guy. Yes, it was the same seller that you bought your horn strobes from. I bought the remote strobe lot. How much? They're probably going to be 20, maybe a little less than that, probably. I'm saving for an ES50X. You should definitely go for that. If you want something a little bit cheaper, um, I have seen addressable panels go for cheaper, but I think you're going to have a hard time finding an ES50X for anything under probably $500. I'll give you 1 cent. I'll sell it to you for 1 cent if you give me something else, like, a fire alarm. I'm selling most of my alarms this weekend. Do you have like an eBay or something that you sell this stuff on? Also, like, how are you going to do like an address? Oh, I guess like if you sold off the majority of your collection, what you could always do is you could make like a demo board where you just get like some devices that match it. Like you get an ES50X, a SD365 or whatever their new Firelight addressable detectors are, like a P2RL or a P2WL, and like a BG12LX. Put those on a board together and you'd have a nice little demo. Who wants the old panel I have for sale? I'm sure someone would love it, but I'm not in the market for a panel right now. We have a deal. You do you, sis. Give me all the alarms. Do have system sensor on eBay and how much? I don't think I have anything system sensor up right now. I certainly don't have any Spectre Alert products for sale. If I ever get a 405080, would you be willing to trade it for a 2903 9005? That might be a worthwhile trade because they're similar in rareness. Although that's hard to say because short answer is possibly. But those 9005 type products, those dual bulb products, are so rare that I'd say the 405080 is probably about as rare as a dual bulb 2903. So I would say probably. System sensor gross. Dang, it's a Firelight MS9200 UD. I hope you don't mind that I'm selling a couple alarms I bought from you. Hey man, you gave me money for it. I wanted to get rid of them, so you can do whatever you want with them. They're yours. Does the new panel have March time or just code 3 and steady? It does have March time. It has all of those codings. Do I have a panel on eBay? No, not right now. I might at some point soon. I've been trying to think about whether I might be getting rid of some panels or not because I have a few of them that I don't really use that much. So Now I just need to find two at some point. The thing is, I don't ever hardly see any 40, 50, 80s on eBay. Do you have any rare simplex stuff? I have I have some rare simplex stuff, like older simplex equipment. I've obviously been over. I have a bunch of 2903s, several of those 9005 light plates. Don't sell the fire shield, Jake. I wasn't planning on selling the fire shield, at least not the 5 zone one. Maybe a restore or a flea market. I don't even know what we're talking about. Good, because I'll sue. I like to sue people. Oh man. A 40, 50, 80. Carrying fire alarms. It helps my shallow ego. Man. I'm thinking maybe like over who would win 9838 versus System Sensors P2R. I mean, you'd be able to hear both of them if you sound them both off at the same time, probably. If I had to pick one or the other, I would pick the 9838. Sell me your house. Nope. Do it. Oh, Lord. The AOL guy. Hello. 9838 is quiet. Yeah, it really isn't that loud. Although they do. The thing is, I have come to really love the sound of mechanical horns. Like, I just find them like, I find the tone to be a lot smoother and just overall nicer than most of the electronic horns. So, why does New Age Server Alarm not make videos anymore? Well, keep in mind the fact that he's gotten older, obviously. So really, it's just like life happens. So hasn't really had time, hasn't been the most interested. So he just hasn't really made any videos lately. Simple as that. Most of us don't make videos forever. So he definitely ran his course. Although I think he's pretty much done with YouTube. I don't have a life. I blame Haley Gilbert. All right, we're not going to talk about that. We should move past that. I remember system test 27 or 28, he made a 40-30 burp. I think that was 28. But 27 28 were both really good system tests. I mean, if you don't have one, you'd be dead. Fire alarms in Northeast Kansas stole my subs. I mean, I haven't been getting that many subs lately. I generally get one for every video I make, so that's about once a week. So I'd say probably after this stream, I'm gonna get like one or two more. Do I have a wheel lock? Of course I do. I remember old system test 1. I mean, old system test 1 isn't that old. It's from like 2019, like late 2019. So most of us were on YouTube at that time. Did you try to add me, Kansas, or you forgot? What did I try to add you to? I can't even remember anymore, so I probably forgot if I was going to do something. Discord. Um, yeah, I don't think I added you. What's your tag? I'd send you an invite. All right. So there's going to be a bit of a delay for me answering things because I'm going to add the AOL guy to my Discord real quick. So Discord. The AOL guy, I typed in your thing into the send invite thing, and it didn't give me a result for you. So I'm not sure if like I have a typo or something, or if I'm just doing it wrong. But I'll see if I can look at it here in a little bit. All lowercase. Okay, people are spamming the chat now. All right. I went ahead and put the Discord link in the chat. So the AOL guy, if you want to follow it, I put it right in there. See you later, Ryan. Oh, there we are. Hey, Fire Alarm Guy 33. Or wait, Fire Alarm Guy, just Fire Alarm 33. There we go. Do I have a 90s alarm? Yes, I have several of those. Is that the Discord dealer, then the Groupme? Ryan, the link that I put in there is just the Discord, not the Groupme. Obviously, you're already part of that. So, how is the systems? They are all pretty much the same. The devices I currently have set up are currently several tests ahead of what's published. Some dude with an exit sign. I got in. Nice. Not dealer. Ryan, I'm not entirely sure what you're saying. Do I have a 40, 50, 80? No. Do I have an MS2 or an MS4? I actually have both of those. They're both pretty messed up though, so I don't really use them. The MS2 is completely fried, and the board for it is in storage, but I have an MS4 inside the old MS2 case, and that has like a fried charger circuit for the batteries, so I don't really use that anymore either. Who has a free fire alarm for me? Not me. A mini grandfather clock is called a grandmother clock. I did not know that. 24B. Not right now, just because it's really late at night and the firelight in the MS4424B is upstairs, and I'd have to get out wire and devices and stuff. So, is my grandmother clock wind up? I don't think. I don't think so. It's like an electronic one, but I don't know. To be fair, you must have a very high IQ to understand simplex. Fire alarm 33. I mean, in a later video, I could probably do that in a later video if you want me to. I've actually been thinking about doing like a series of videos with some of my other panels I don't use as much. So that is definitely something I can consider doing in the future. Hello, picture it. I'm assuming that's how you say your name. My 9840 hates FWR. Yeah, most simplex devices do. Except for pole stations, they're usually fine. Simplex small numbers be like 4 digits followed by the series, then followed by some numbers that somewhat means the Candela model. What is the worst thing that has happened to any of my fire alarms? Um, I used to have a ceiling mount Siemens rebranded ZNS that was completely broken. Like the mounting bracket didn't really hold, and the horn busted after a while, and then the strobe died, and it was just a mess. So the housing was damaged. So eventually, me and one of my friends just finally took care of it, and we took it outside and put 120 volts through it. My AS strobe broke. Have I ever blown a fire alarm? Yep, I just explained how I did that. Oh, I need to show the worst. Let me find it. So, fire alarm 33, to answer your question, I put 120 volts through a fire alarm. It didn't work, and it like made a funny popping noise and smelled like it smelled like that burnt electronics smell. It smelled like burning plastic wire pretty much after that for like several days. And then I threw it out. Someone had 4903, 91, 9105, 9838s, and 2903 strobe plates on 9838s on March time and a true alert on March time. You see, I did a simplex system on the 5UD. I don't think I've seen that yet. Maybe Maybe I'll watch it after this, but to be honest, I don't spend that much time just like scrolling through YouTube. And when I am on YouTube, I don't spend all of my time in the looking at fire alarm videos. I have a number of other topics I watch videos about. I did a simplex system on the 6006 Kansas fire alarms. I did see that. Fire alarm 33. I'll probably watch your video after this stream because now I'm aware of it. I do like simplex systems, so I think I'll watch that. What happened if I put 24 volts on a Wheelock 7002T-12? Probably nothing much. It might be like a little scratchy, but like my back on like bedroom fire alarm test 8, I think I had a Kansas Fire Alarms gave me a 34T as part of like a trade or something one time, and it was a 12-volt one, and it runs just fine on 24 volts. It's just a little bit higher pitch. So I need a newer T-bar. There's probably several on eBay that you could get. Did I ever fix the smoke detector? If you're talking about the battery one that's chirping, I don't even know where it is. Yep, it just chirped again. But as I said, it's buried under a bunch of junk that I really do not want to pull out of there. So it really isn't that big of a deal because I did confirm that it's not our residential smoke alarm and that it's a detector I pulled out somewhere at some point. So, do I want to play Minecraft on Xbox One build fire alarm system? I actually do not have Xbox One Minecraft. I have Minecraft Java, but I don't know how well it'll be able to play with you because my computer doesn't run Minecraft very well for whatever reason. I need to make some upgrades to my computer. So if you want to fundraise that, buy something on eBay. Kansas fire alarms over here laughing at me ranting about computers. Any new inventory coming in? I showed something earlier in the stream that I did get recently. They're basically True Alert remote strobes. There they are. They are smart sync. So but my eBay account had been suspended because I needed to update like my bank account info because eBay made some policy changes. So now I fixed that tonight, so I'm planning on possibly getting some listings up tonight. So we'll see. Do I have a new system test? Next, or I release videos on Saturdays usually, so there's going to be a video out tomorrow, although I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a test video or if it's going to be. I think I have a different idea of what I might post this week just to change things up a little bit. But I have to finish recording that video tonight probably. So I have like half of it filmed, but I need to film the other half of it. And since it doesn't make any noise, I can probably do it tonight. I have Java, the new one. It got hacked and I keep putting my username and passcode in and it won't let me log in. You should try resetting your passcode. Fire Alarm 33, have a nice evening. Thanks, you too. Have a good night, man. It's almost tomorrow. Can you do it at midnight? No. I'm not quite sure when tomorrow's video will be out, but it'll probably be like 8 or 9 in the morning tomorrow. That's usually when I have it come out. TikTok is sus. Yeah, I don't use TikTok. It's dumb. Okay, yes. 10? Okay. Um, I love how Kansas Fire Alarm just keeps putting lame in the chat. It's kind of funny. Do it at 5 a.m. or when everyone is sleeping in, lol. So the way I do these videos is I have to obviously record the whole thing, and then I got to upload it, and then that takes like a half hour to upload it. And then I got to like edit in my description, where I basically copy and paste in all my links. So video will probably be out tomorrow at like 8 probably. Do it at 5 a.m. when everyone is sleeping. And okay, I'm about to send you a video real quick. Fire alarms of Northeast Kansas. Did I have school today? No, I did not. What? Why? We had conferences this weekend, and on conference weekend we get a couple of days off. So I had Thursday and Friday off. Is coding 120 beats per minute or code 3? For I'm not uploading a test tomorrow. It's something completely different. Kansas fire alarms lucky. Okay. Is Gentex? No. Again, you'll see what the video is tomorrow. It's a type of video I have done before, although I don't do them that much. So I'm about to go on my PC. Cool. Do I know any products or anything that can do March time without needing the control panel? I would say the main one I can think of is like a Wheelock MT has a March time horn tone built in on the circuit board. I'm and the SHG, the older Gentex SHGs did as well. There's probably some others I'm not thinking of right now, but those are the two that come to mind when I think of alarms that could do march time internally. But for the most part, they need an external coding source, which is usually a panel. Simplex fire alarm guys, see you later. Nice having you tonight. I will buy 3 alarms. I've sent the worst Discord picture on your Discord server. Oh well. I'll have to go check that out in a minute. See you later, Aaron Pacheco. I have not learned how to pronounce that name. I don't have school next Friday. I think I do, but good for you for not having it. My spring break is going to be in like 2.5 weeks anyway, which is nice. Teachers are getting vaccinated. Nice. All right. Well, it is 10 o'clock where I am. I am getting tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, just because it's late and I don't want to be on here all night. So I will see you guys later. I plan to have a video out tomorrow for you guys. Not entirely sure which one it's going to be yet, but you'll see at like 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Um, anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed interacting a little bit. So thank you and have a great day.